Hey everyone, what's up? Mirai here with one of those video update thingies that I do from time to time. This is not only a video update, this is also a video test. This is a video test. We're testing some settings. You are part of a test and I will ask you for your feedback on how the quality of the video looks. Now, of course, people like the quality of my past videos. This one is slightly different. I don't know if it's going to change anything. That's why it's a test. So please let me know. And I would recommend that you at least watch this in 1080p, 60 frames per second, as well as 1440p, 60 frames per second. If you're not seeing those options in the quality selection, then you might want to try Chrome as your browser, although all browsers should have access to those at this point in time. Hopefully they do. So anyway, what is there to talk about? So this is going to be slightly a longer video than usual because we kind of have a lot to talk about. So we'll start with the videos that I've been doing. I've been doing the live videos where I'm on camera like this as I talk and I do something at the same time. I'm really liking that format. Certain things can't fall into that format, I think. Something like the Pro system had so much stuff to cover and it really needed like some examples and animations and all that stuff that I was doing. So a lot of that stuff can't necessarily have me on camera all the time, and those are generally going to be scripted. But a lot of this stuff that I'm doing, I think, can really benefit people from me being on the screen, configuring it live. I really like that. I really like being on the screen, and it really allows me to not have such a long downtime between videos. So I can just kind of pick a topic, figure out how I want to present it, and just go for it, you know. But sometimes it does take multiple takes to do because I generally end up forgetting things. That's one of the downsides of scripted versus non-scripted videos. You always are like forgetting things. You're missing something. Actually, we are going to turn around. We're going to cruise. We're going to cruise through Duskwood. We're going to hit Westfall, and we're going to come back to Elwyn if the video is that long. So just enjoy the scenery and pick things out. Try to pick things out that are wrong or bad or artifacted or something like that. But just know that YouTube, of course, does re-encode all videos that it's given. So keep that in mind. However, so anyway, I've been doing a lot of simpler videos. I think I like the simpler videos. There's a lot of simple stuff that just needs to be talked about. It needs to be mentioned. There's like the Action Target Group video. I mean, you go to the wiki page, we link everyone to the wiki page, but it doesn't show you. There is no Action Target Group video. And a lot of people are able to read things and just figure it out from there, right? Or they ask questions and we answer them and they figure it out from there. However, sometimes a video is just like, you know, priceless in terms of teaching someone something. And I think I really like this approach to the live videos, the simpler stuff. And I'm going to try to hit a lot. There's a ton of simple topics that just hit and touch on and do things. And it's really leading to other videos. So I had my, you know, my awesome double-sided, this is the double-sided one. The awesome, and I run off into the tree here. I've got all these videos to make, right? And as I do them, I'm branching off into other ideas where I can start more videos and do more videos on that stuff. So hopefully we can keep that flow up. I'm aiming for a few videos a week. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to set the bar too high and that everyone's like, how come we didn't have 18 videos this week, dude? What's going on? I'm unsubscribing from you. So, yeah. So there's the videos. And I do have a little list here I'm checking on to make sure I'm not rambling too much. In addition to that, I do want to make thumbnails. I want to start putting thumbnails on my videos. Something more categorized, something possibly color-coded so that when you look at my list of videos, you can actually tell basically where they belong. Like something will have a red title, something will have a blue title or a white title. It should be sort of easy to distinguish each subject from the next, each content of the video from one another. And I don't know when that's going to go live. Soon it will go live. I did try it once before with the MMO gameplay series. And they were pretty bad thumbnails, so we're not going to go that route anymore. Those were pretty bad. That was my first attempt. I knew those had to be different, so I wanted to try it out. But I've been looking at some other people's pages and stuff, and I see stuff, and I'm like, I like that, and I think I can improve on that. So I'm going to. But that's it for the videos. What about the build? What about the build? Everybody wants to know about the build. Not everybody, but some people want to know about the build. Well, I did get those cable combs in, and I did, just last weekend, just a few days ago, I did finish the first attempt at cable management. Then I decided I could do it better. So I tore it all apart just yesterday. Not because I thought it was done bad. It's because I thought I was going to route some cables a certain way, but then I decided it's probably best if I just keep the cables together and not try to get fancy and not try to go a different direction with some other cables. So I want to keep them all together, and that means I had to redo what I had. So I did get some new cable clamps in today, as well as some additional cable extensions that I needed for my fans and whatnot. This was stuff that the extensions were always going to be needed, but I had to get the actual cable management itself in place, at least mostly in place, to figure out how many inches or centimeters I needed to, as for an extension. So I didn't want to just order a bunch of 3-foot extensions and have 2 feet of extra slack just sitting around. Now I have to find a place to hide all this additional slack. So that's really not what I was looking to do. So I wanted to get more precise measurements. So I did, and I got the cable extensions in today, as well as the cable clamps. So we can expect that to begin coming together in the next few days, hopefully by this weekend. Hoping by this weekend that we could be in the next phase of what does that mean? Well, I do. I have to be kind of vague about it, because there's at this point I kind of wish I hadn't been so vague about it. I wish I had just been doing a build blog the entire time and said screw it and showing everybody what I'm doing. But I don't know. I think it becomes more of a surprise at the end, and it's more exciting. So I don't know. So we're going that route. But let's see, what else do we have? Oh, I have some fan grills that I need to file down, because when you do a custom build with a custom chassis and a custom this and a custom that, nothing ever fits. Nothing ever fits how it should. You need extensions. You need to modify everything that goes in there. So just another step in the modification process. I will be filing down fan grills maybe later tonight if I'm really bored. Maybe later tonight. So otherwise it will happen in the next few days, because it has to happen. These pieces have to be in place on another piece before that final piece can go into its home. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's, when it's together, it's like you don't want to pull, you're going to have to pull all kinds of stuff apart in order to get it to work correctly. So, or in order to work on it, sorry. You have to pull things apart in order to work on something that's buried under everything else. And that's really not a design flaw on my part. That's just kind of how this chassis is. You'll see when it's all finished. So I think that's it. I think that's it for the build and the recent videos I've been doing. Here we are in Westfall. The Westfall quality is actually kind of shitty because YouTube re-encodes it, and YouTube really can't make out the difference in the ground texture versus the foliage. It's very, very, very similar, and as much quality as YouTube pulls out of the videos, it's difficult. You're going to get a lot of artifacting. So really, Westfall is probably one of the most difficult places to get a nice clear picture of what's going on. I guess if I stop, let me stop over here in the light, get some shadow, and we'll get some, now if you stop, everything becomes nice and clear. But that's that. So this is a test. Please give me feedback on the quality. What do you think? Is it, are things looking all right and whatnot? And I guess to end on something here, I am strongly considering changing the resolution that I present the series, the multiboxing series in. I am strongly considering changing it to 1440. I am. And we will have to talk about why that is in the next video, update. There will be more videos explaining and talking about these types of things. So that's all I'm going to say about that for now. This has been a test, and your feedback is required. I am also going to post this on dual-boxing.com, so hopefully I can get some more exposure on this. But yes, please. So that is all we've got for this video update. A little bit longer, but that's okay. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Mirai out.